Another day, another hunt. Now I'm near to a field. I'm on a field near to the sea. The sea, or the Kiel Fjord is behind over there, maybe 1.5 kilometers. And was already able to find, I think it's a burn. I'm not 100% sure. I just leave it here. And some kind of scraper. Here you can see this. Here you can see the scraper retouch, but not the nicest one. I also just leave it here in the field, just to make it sure. Here's the bulbous down here somewhere, and not the prettiest one. So now I have to avoid the water or the moist a little bit. It's a totally different kind of clay. It's more reddish, less sand, but especially because it's near to the sea, there's a possibility for some nice stuff. Oh, it's wet. Okay, bye. And the next burn, here you can see the retouch, the burn strike, and down here it's the bulbous, dorsal end, distal end. But again, it's not the prettiest one, so I don't think it's Mesolithic. I think it is more Neolithic, but you never know. But I'm going on. So, but in the next video, it won't be a single hunt. It will be a collection of a few hunts. So, in the last time I was just able to do some short trips. So I do a melange of some videos. Okay, bye. So, what planned as a short trip. So this could be a fake burn when they prepare arrowheads. They do retouch from the sides to the middle, and then they just break the middle because both sides look retouch, and it's a flake, bulbous. I don't think it's a short scraper. And this one is a nice burn. You can see heavily retouched. Also this side a little bit, and this again. But I think it was a natural flake, because you can see the frost marks. It starts from the middle nearly and goes in circles around. So they just refurbished something. Okay. And maybe we can do a live find. But as always, it's not easy. And again, bulbous, dorsal and distal end. And it looks, at first, it could be just a blade core foot or core foot when they clean the striking platform. But anyway, nice. And over here, nothing special. Maybe they try something. Okay. And one more here. No, nothing. This one. Okay, see you. Just a few meters away I found this one. Should be a burren. I don't think it's a sinking, even if the point is headed to the right. Maybe it was once combined with a scraper in the end, but I don't think so. It looks... No, you got striking marks. So it's a nice burren. Hold it like this and then work in the antler pieces on the wood. Okay. Here's a reminder for the dark capital of the German history. It's a piece of an anti-aircraft grenade. This is, in German we call it Laufring. That's a piece of copper that is around the grenade that gives this anti-aircraft grenade spin in the air. So it flies straight. Really heavy. Imagine if your aircraft is hit by this. And there's a lot of this stuff down here. So that's also the reason why you are not all allowed to build a house just like this in some areas of Germany, because there are so many bombs in the ground. If you think about the just thrown over Kiel, I think it was 4,500 tons of bombs, and they estimate that there are 20% with a damaged fuse. So nearly 900 tons of bombs. And then the mostly used, or the mostly common bomb was a 250 kilo bomb, 500 pounds. There must be 1,800, no more. Now I have to measure. 900 tons multiplied by 4, 3,600 bombs that missed the target or don't explode. So, and I didn't find it all yet. Even now in the city of Kiel, yesterday they diffused one bomb. Was again 250 kilo bomb in the middle of the city. They found it by on a construction site. And that's why you're not all allowed in some areas to just build a house like this. I don't know how it is in the States or even in Great Britain. But here in northern Germany there are some areas where you have to do an announcement to the government. The government checks the photos the Allied take from the air after a bombing. And sometimes you can see a dark spot where the bomb just goes through inside the earth and don't explode. But not always. When they hit an urban area, the bomb goes into the ground and the building next to it fall on it. Oh, that's a nice flake, but just a flake. They are not able to see it. So, also part of northern Germany. Okay, see you to the next find. And the next scraper, burren multi-tool, retouched end, 1 or 2 burren strikes. There you can also see that this working area is damaged, maybe for preparing wooden shafts or no idea, but it's really rough. So it got a nice glossy finish. So must lay a little bit longer here, but I just leave it in the field, nothing special. Okay, moving on. And again, small scraper, but it's really small. You can see the retouch on both parallel sides. It's not the prettiest one. Maybe it once got a handle, or got a shaft, or how you would call it. But I'm not really sure about it. So let's just leave it. Okay, moving on. And again a piece of blade. I think this is the dorsal end and that's the distal end. Also the flake before was running from here to here. I don't think it was a scraper, maybe this missing part over here. Because on this side you can see slightly retouch, but you can also see retouch in here. I have no idea for what. Maybe it was also just a burn. I just leave it. Okay. And another burn. Autofocus. Here you can see the retouch on this side. It's a flake. Dorsal and distal and bulbous. This side here, I think there's something missing. But this one is complete. So also it looks like they resharpened it a little bit. Or de-sharpened. I have no idea. But small burn. But I'll also just leave it here. Nothing special. But I'm also not really sure about the time period, because this is clearly Neolithic. It's brand new, looks like. So I think here are a few time periods on the table, so we will see. Okay, moving on. Nice piece of blade, but it hinged. It was running out before time, so also no workings on it, so even in these times it was just a waste piece. And a more small scraper with the diagonal working edge. Nice. Bye.